Follow me on Twitter and on Library. So I think the Wall Street Bets guys, I don't know what their plan is on GameStop. I think the goal has been met, but if they want to stay in there, I don't know what their reasoning is. But I think that the paper money system, the stock market system is completely rigged. The rules are made for them, not for us. So when something goes wrong, they want to put in a stop to it, so they can keep on playing the game without us. Now, somewhere along down the road, this is all going to go to court. Hopefully, it's going to go to court, some kind of hearings and stuff, and they'll probably end up making rules and judgment that will keep us out, or some decision will be made that they will piss off the little guys, and then we'll all get up and just walk off, take our money, and go somewhere else. And where are we going to go? The silver market, the cryptos. And if there's nobody left in the stock market, they need the little guy in the stock market so that they can sucker us into losses so that they can make the money. That's how they make their money. Underhand deals and stuff, the rules that are made for them. But when there's no little guy in there, who are they going to make the money off of? There's no more money to be made. So they need us. So if I think this whole thing's whatever decision they come out, it's gonna backfire, and it's not gonna be in favor for the little guy. And then we're all gonna go to the metals. We're gonna go to cryptos, and then that will be the new system. But the banks are already hoarding the silver and the gold. That's why they're suppressing the price of silver, because they know it is the thinnest market. There's less silver available than there is gold. And yes, we are mining silver at 10 times the rate of gold, but silver gets used up in industries, and then therefore there's it just disappears off the face of the planet. But silver is the new money. It's going to be the new money. The paper is dead. We're just living in a dream. We're keeping it alive. They want to hang on to it and keep it alive. But once these decisions, the financial system make their decisions, and the government signs into new laws, what can be done in the markets, and it's going to make us mad, we're going to go to silver. We're going to go to cryptos. And I think the Wall Street Bets guys should hold off until they accumulate 15, 20 million followers, and then just go in and take out the SLV silver market and the local coin dealers. It was last year I tried to go down to my local coin store, and they had none. They had zero. They had nothing available. They had no coins. They didn't have silver spoons or silverware, silver thimbles, and they had no silver coins and bars. They had nothing. If it was silver, they didn't have it, and they didn't have it for a couple months. And it was a coin dealer who was supposed to have supplies. So it's happened before, and it happened recently. The silver market is thin, very thin, and they short it because it's thin. They have the ability to short it because it's so thin. There's not a whole lot of it out there. And with the number of trading days, 4 or 5 trading days that they've done to GameStop can easily be done with the silver market. And I don't understand why they went out and targeted 5, 6, 10 different companies when they could have just all went into GameStop rather than to AMC. They should have went into GameStop first, then to AMC second, if they wanted to accumulate all these profits, destroying everybody who's doing shorts underhandedly. It's not bad to do a short, but it's bad to do a short that's more than there is available shares. What? See, you are shorting 140% of the available shares, and then there are other people, small guys like me and other institutions who are also shorting. So that's more than 140% share. That's 140 is just the Melvin. So I think once they get up to 15, 20 million followers on Reddit, take out the SLV, push it. So you better go to your coin dealer right now and get the physical silver, because the physical silver is the money. And banks, once you have the money, banks are out of business. So let's go on to the cryptos here. Monero. Monero's in a downtrend. The money flow is down. Stochastic's down. The red and the blue are separated. There's a gap in between. That means there's a potential that it can continue to go in that direction. Once we go to the monthly, it's even worse. Look at that. It's just, dang it. So it's just starting to cross over the 80 percentile line, going down. And where's your money flow? Money flow is just now starting. Hold on. It's just hasn't even started coming down yet. So I think Monero will hit the $70 mark. We're 70, right? See it? That's not very far. You got a long ways to go here. So I'm thinking we're going to go right into the 70 area for Monero. And I think it'll start going back up once they take out the silver market. And let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's on a rise. Money's coming out the past 2 days. Now, I said that when the price comes outside of this triangle, that is the direction it's going to go. Well, what about right here? It came outside. Well, it didn't fully come outside. It was just a tip. It just didn't come fully outside. Well, right here today, at this moment, we are outside of the triangle. The day's not over. So there's still time left for it to go up or down. Don't know which way. And we are getting tight on our stochastics right there. They're just starting to touch. It could be a crossover. It could be starting coming down. After all, it is a red bar. It means the price did come down a little bit. Is it going to come down some more? Maybe. So right now at this moment, we don't know if it's going to be a false breakout or if it's actually going to go on the upside. But if we go to the weekly chart, it looks like it's just now starting to drop down on your stochastics. So I'm betting. Well, I'm going to wait until tomorrow's bar shows up. This is today's bar, so I'm going to wait for tomorrow's bar. When the tomorrow's bar comes out, then I'll be able to decide on what I'm going to do, if I'm going to short it or go long. But I think in the long term, for the next year, half year, whatever, it's going to go down because the money flow is at the top here. Stochastic's at the top. I just think that it's just going to start going down here soon, just like here went down. So that's what I think there on that. Let's go to the silver market. There was an interesting pop in the silver market on Thursday and Friday, I think. So let's go to silver and see what's going on there. We got a rise. Those Wall Street bet guys, some of them are getting in. I think they're getting in a little too early. Weekly chart on the silver. Yep, there's still room. There is still room to go up. So I think silver is probably going to go up a little bit more, whether it's because of the Wall Street bet people or not. But I think in general, it'll come down. And that's why I think that towards the end of the year, because silver usually goes up in September, October, at the end of the year. So I think it'll come down, and then probably about the October area, September, it'll start rising up. And that's when I'm hoping that the Wall Street bet people go into the silver market full on. And I'm hoping that they'll wait until then. That way they move in tandem. So what else do you want to look at? Let's see. What do we got here? Put in the comments below and tell me what you want to, what you would like to see brought up. There's Dash. Whoop. See, we got. See, the money flow is coming down, but the stochastics is going up. And I think, and the volume is a little low too. So I think what's going to happen is that these two, you have to have these, they have to line up. Either they're both going up or they're both going down, but when they're going in opposite directions, it's going to be a reset. They both have to come down to the bottom to synchronize with each other, and then the price will start going back up. Until then, I don't think the price is going to go too high. Already on the weekly chart, we're going down anyway. So let's go to EOS. Be sure to put in the comments below what you'd like to see and hear. EOS is up. EOS is running top. I think EOS is going to come back down to 250-ish within another week and a half. It's running flat, but anybody? Oh, AG. That's one of the stocks that the Wall Street bet people were getting into, because out of all the silver mining stocks, it was the one that had the most run up, which also I think it also has the most shorts. So once it had, if your stock in an industry is just running up and everybody else is not, then eventually it's going to come down. So all the mining stocks are not moving too well right now. But this is the one that had the most movement. So the Wall Street bets guys were going in on it. But I think they got in at a top. So it's going to come down. Yeah, so it's good. The money flow is near a top, so it may have another day or a week going up, but I think it's going to come down. And that's why I'm hoping that these small guys will get in towards the third quarter of the year, and that's why I'm saying the money system is going to collapse, because once you take out the silver and you own physical silver, that's it. The dollar is dead. Gold becomes money. Silver becomes money. And that's what I live for. Now, I'm not wishing anybody harm, inciting violence or anything like that. I know that this is coming. The silver and the gold to become money, it's coming. And I think it's coming this year. So that's what I have for this week. And if you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.